Good afternoon. It is June 5th, 2019. We are currently on the process of getting ready to start a whole house repipe on a stucco home here in Tucson, Arizona. What I'm showing you right now is a wall opening that we are going to be making an access cut to, where we've drew out the lines where we're going to cut the wall out open, allow us to replace the piping for this shower valve that's located on the back side of this wall here. And then also what we'll do is we'll be able to run a T to run it for a hose bib for the outside of the house there. The existing hose bib right now is behind this bed, and in order for us to be able to avoid making any unnecessary cuts and moving of the furniture, we can be able to do it here, and what we'll just do is relocate the hose bib to a new location. And for that hose bib over there, it will be no longer alive, and then we will cap that off and fill in that hole. So this is the master bedroom here, and this is the master bathroom. And here we have dual vanity. We have two sinks here, so we have a his and hers bathroom. So which means that we'd have to run water to both hot and cold to that faucet there, and then also to that faucet. But because of the studs and the blocks, we have to make two channels to run from the rooftop or from the attic, dropping down to provide this water supply for each one of these faucets. And then we have existing here. This pipe actually is polybutelin piping, and this is the reason why we're repiping this house, is because the polybutelin piping has failed underneath the slabs at some point, and to avoid trying to trace it and track it down, it was the best interest of the homeowner to repipe the house. So this line here is going to run down here for the toilet supply, which is a cold, and then we'll be able to make that a new connection to the new piping. And then this is the shower, and this is the other side of the where the shower valve is, and the shower head. And so we're going to walk through here to the other side of the house, and we're going to go to the kitchen now. This kitchen here is somewhat they call a peninsula sink. And so what we're going to do is, because we're running everything up above, we're going to have to come through the top here and then drop down. But because we have these fire blocks here and here, we have to make a full opening in order for us to be able to get access to dropping the lines that we need to drop. So we have quite a big opening here, and then drops down, and then we go right here behind the back wall of this peninsula sink, and we will run new piping, and these stub outs here will no longer be existent, and we'll run the new stub outs over here, which is still going to be underneath the cabinet, and then we'll have to notch this out here to be able to run the piping through to come out to there, both hot and cold. So this is the cuts here for this one. And then we have over here, in the living room area, this is where the main is actually feeding into the house. So what happened was that the 3/4 inch polybutelin piping was coming in through here, and then it was running it across, and at some point it dropped it down in 90 down into the floor. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run just one line, which is going to be the cold main. We're going to run that 3/4 inch. So we're going to take this T off and make it just a straight 90. We're going to run it through, all the way through here, going across over to here, and then going up into the attic, and then going all the way across to the other side of the house. So then that's our openings for where our living room and our main access is at. See, those cuts are really nice, clean cuts, so we'll be able to do the drywall repair nice and clean as well. So then I'm going to take you down to the hallway, and this is the laundry room. So the laundry room, here's the water heater that we had to remove, because what we have to do is we have a water heater. So we have the second bathroom, which is the bathtub, and that is the valve for the bathtub. So then that we're going to run new piping to that, to the new valve, or to the existing valve, with all new PEX piping. And then up above there we have the opening for where the water heater location is, and that's where the main inlet for the water heater and for the hot and the cold. So then that opening there had to be applied so that we were able to make a connection to that with the new piping. Here it is the washer box. Now we are going to replace the washer box, put in new valves. So these valves were a little bit tight and hard to turn. And because it is existing to the old piping, all this is going to be taken out and replaced with new. And then this is going to run through. And then there you have is this point here. That's your vanity for that other side of the wall, which is the other bathroom. And then that vanity is going to run for hot and cold, and we're going to run through there. Now, as you can see, the piping coming from the vanity is actually coming from the slab, which means that's why when he was having issues, we couldn't see what the actual problem was, because the leak was actually underneath the slab and hasn't surfaced yet to be able to be locatable. So it was a kind of a guessing game. So in those kind of situations, and polybutelin piping, by no means, when you try to replace that, usually you end up having failures at another point and you're spending extra money. So then we got the cutouts here for the washing room and for the where the water heater is located. So then I'm going to take you over here to this bathroom here where the new plumbing is going to go. So you got the toilet there. Then you got your shower right there where the shower valve is at, and then underneath here is you're going to have your vanities where the hot and cold stub outs are going to be taken into consideration. So that would be, this is a 2-bathroom home with a water heater and a washer room. And we are on the first day of this repipe. So today's day, what we were doing is getting pretty much all our access points and what we were going to go and how we were going to do it, the best method. And then tomorrow we will be back here again to continue on with running new lines to its terminating points, and then I'll be making the connections. We anticipate to be able to be done with the plumbing aspect of this job by Friday, and this house will be back in service with new water.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So I thank you for watching and subscribing to All In Plumbing, and hope you like this video, and please do comment on the video. Again, this is day 1 of our repipe, and we will continue with videos as the process goes, and as the progress hopefully gets speeds up as we go to get this job done in our estimated time of being done Friday. Thank you, and you have a great day.